Here's one for you, man. Jamie Oliver or Gordon Ramsay?
Not really much competition there, is it? I mean,
There's nothing going for Jamie Oliver.
You still haven't forgiven him for the turkey twizzlers of it?
Not even, but I'm not saying he's a bad bloke. I don't know him personally to comment, but he's not much character there, is he?
He's all right.
Yeah, he's not bad. He's like Michael Bublé. All right.
I actually went to remember you had Jamie's Italian, the chain of Italians?
Okay.
So I went to a special event in the one in Cardiff with him and what's his macker's name? I was going to say Gino De Campo, but it's not.
Marco Pierre White.
Nah. Gennaro, yeah, thanks, man. Gennaro. So yeah, my Facebook profile photo is me, my mum, my sister, Jamie Oliver, and Gennaro.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think I got you on Facebook.
Don't blame me, but last status I posted was in about 2010, I think.
BRB.
WB, like. This is putting me off now. No, my mother's in, but they're listening to what we're saying.
I'll
be on best behaviour.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, welcome back to Sunday Coffee Club. You join us from Scott and Elle's kitchen in Michigan in South Wales. Before we get into it, I would have to agree with you, to be fair. I do prefer Gordon.
Yeah.
Didn't touch on Gordon. No, he's just Hell's Kitchen Nightmares. Good bit of content on it.
Yeah. Calls a spade, and you got to respect that.
You can, yeah, what's it? What was the You Are an Idiot sandwich on it?
Yeah, what are you? It's raw. The best one ever. Have you seen him call that bloke a French pig?
No.
I'll send you the link, but it's outstanding. You're a pig. You're a French pig.
Won't get away with that.
No, you can't say that. He's
bring it back as well. Have you seen that Hell's Kitchen?
I do.
Bring it
pig.
back. No, I
bring the French back. No.
I'm
not condoning that on this podcast.
No, definitely not.
Anyway, as you've probably worked out, me and Saus are at home. I am icking myself out at the moment the way I'm holding this tiny microphone.
Trying to lean on the, just have that support, like, but then the posture's not. I'm sat next to you now, and it's just everything's a bit.
The thing is with me, but like with the same mic, I got a very long upper body, so if I fully sit upright, I'm probably out of shot.
Yeah, and I feel like, in general, a bit of a folding meringue next to you, but like, just it's just not helping. But no, we'll give it a good go. First one in Wales, I believe.
First ever Sunday Coffee Club in Wales, and we're currently having a 1664 Blanc.
A Laurent Blanc.
Now I gotta be honest, Sauce. If someone offered me just a standard, what do they call Kronenberg?
Kronk, yeah.
Just a normal 1664. Owling.
It's a bit of Bex, innit? You wouldn't have it.
You wouldn't touch it. Wouldn't touch you where you was. But I had one of these the other night in the Thirsty Elephant. Big shout out. They've just had a little reno down in the village.
You did?
Yeah. We popped in, had a little sample of the old Blanc 1664, and it is a wonderful drop.
I can confirm it is a very wonderful drop. But again, we touched on it just before we went on air. It's 5%. Now, I'm a big believer, if you're going to do fruity numbers, got to drop a percentage. Because it becomes, you're looking at lethal territory there.
You are in deep waters, eh?
I would drink a Heineken, that's 5%, and I'm drinking a Heineken to get pissed. I'd be drinking that to enjoy, maybe, it's a Sunday drink, innit? But 4, 5, 6, 7 of them,
you're in big trouble. Because that's an easy drinker. It says on the top there, a little hint of citrus. It's like quite a wheaty sort of white, lagery, beery thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's around about that sort of domain. But it's the bottle as well. It's a lovely blue bottle.
Lovely blue touch. That was an awful description for me as well. So, yeah, I'm not going to be a connoisseur of alcoholic beverage.
Me neither. We'll just drink them.
Yeah, just get them down. It's nice. That's all you need to know. Anyway, what have you been up to, lad?
Not much, but to be honest, been really quiet since I've been back. Very uneventful. Slotting back into local life, getting around the boys, applying for some jobs. Nothing major to report. Nothing massive has happened. So yeah, just keeping my head down. But to be honest, like things are taking a nice upward turn now for the better. So looking forward.
couple of job offers on the table.
Couple of job offers on the table. Wouldn't go as far as saying I'm a wanted man, but there's a little bit of interest. It's always nice to feel wanted, because no, that felt like half a bottle.
Behave now.
But yeah,
Go violin undertone.
I've played it for the last 3 weeks. But no, everything's looking good now. We got Oasis in 6 weeks to the day.
To the day.
To the day.
Christ.
Not that I'm counting down. That initial period, moving back in with the parents and adjusting back. And it's just difficult not being in work, because work is a massive part of everybody's daily routine, whether you like the job or you're in or not. It just does give you routine. You base your week around it, base your life around it. And not being in work, that's been the hardest part. Little trip to Croatia, that was nice.
That was a wild one.
That was
a solo trip.
Solo trip, yeah. She touched it, like when we were out in Oz, we were always around the boys. Always wanted to do a solo trip. Christ, I was, had plenty of chance to go Cairns or Bali or anywhere over East. I could have gone by myself, but I never did. So
I think it would have been difficult though, Nick, because like if you suggest I'm going to go to Bali, someone's going to go, I'll come with you.
But also, I think when we were over there, because we were around the boys, like you were normally always around people who could have a holiday at the same time as you. And if you are with your mates, obviously the whole point of you being mates is that you would go on holiday together. But obviously, like coming back here, all the boys are in work. Not many people I can just drop of a hat, go Croatia for a week. So I thought, good opportunity. And I loved it. Brilliant country, loads to do. If anybody's planning on going, I would recommend it.
Oh, it is class. Where'd you go? Split, Tavar,
and Dubrovnik.
Dubrovnik. I think I did Dubrovnik when I was about 10, so I can't really remember that.
I've been up then, who?
Well, no, I did Dubrovnik when I was 10, but I went, I was probably 25, 26, going to Hvar and Split.
Yeah, great places.
Unreal, that.
Yeah.
Hula Beach Bar in Hvar.
I walked past that, because I know you said to call in it, but obviously I think I went sort of off season.
Oh, it was a bit quiet, was it?
Yeah, obviously everyone's back in school and I know, and shouldn't really make a difference. Shouldn't make a
difference,
difference, really. Not the
check his hard drive.
Not the clientele we're going for. But yeah, moving swiftly. It was a lovely part of the world. I would happily go back.
Happy days, mate. Happy days. I can't remember what I was going to say, to be honest.
Well, that was your trip then.
Yeah,
come back.
Yeah, go on. Yeah. My trip's been sound. It's been obviously it's class to get around friends and family again, but started off with a little surprise trip to London.
Do you like a surprise, innit?
It's one too many now, innit? That's the 4th time I've done it.
You put a bit of pressure on me on this one, because obviously I knew Rhys was coming back. But I had it wasn't overly difficult, but make sure I didn't drop or ruin a surprise. But no, the video you put up obviously looked class, and you obviously tell people about your weekend, but it looked like a good little weekend to come back to.
It was cracking, yeah. So a handful of people knew I was coming back. So my mum knew, so she was my person on the inside. She loves a surprise. She's like fucking Miss Marple. Like, she loves keeping secrets and setting stuff up. So big shout out to Hell for assisting me with that. But I also found out that it was, so my mate Hesse, a friend of the pod, is moving to Sydney to work for a year. So I could see them sort of organising a bit of a do for the day I landed in London. Because he lives in whatever in London, Dulwich. And I could see him organising this little get together drinks, and I was like, fucking hell, that's just
Started an idea together. Like.
So rocked up with that first. So I actually told that I was gonna rock up, but didn't tell the other boys. So surprised them lot first. That was a good crack. Yeah, we had a few Ginois that evening, and then went and surprised my family the next day. So my old man didn't have a clue, as usual.
He didn't have
everything goes over his head. Like, didn't ask. Like, my mum came up the day before to meet me in Heathrow.
Okay.
So she came up with a cover story. Oh, look, my friend from Perth, who she'd been working with over here, is going back on the Saturday. So I'm going to go up to Heathrow with her, spend the day with her in London, and then see her off. And my dad didn't even question.
So what was his reaction like? I'm assuming now. I think is this the third one you've done or second?
4th one.
Oh, there we go then.
So I did 2 when I was in New Zealand. I was like 10 years ago.
I'd be just more along the lines of like, surely now Scott's getting to the point of having like a rough idea on any given Sunday.
You'd
could
ask,
just rock.
you'd ask questions, wouldn't you?
You just stop being surprised, wouldn't you? You just like the power play from him is the next time. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're his son, so you'd like to think there's always a little bit of excitement to see you after. But you're thinking like a little power play from him is when you rock up. All right, I bet. All right,
It's happening, bad.
just be like, oh yeah, sound.
Yeah, nah, unfortunately not. The what the fuck is this?
Oh, so my notes have come up.
Oh, yours have come up now, have they?
Yeah, they were nasty, so I jumped on the notes.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
reading off my phone. I mean, don't get
Brilliant.
me wrong, they don't make fucking heads or tail to no fucker apart from me, but
It's just taking me aback. That's
on the
all.
plane it was, on notes on the plane.
Well done, bud. Great prep. But yeah, anyway, so like I was waiting in the hotel room. My old man walked in. I just went, what's happening, bud? He didn't have a clue. Just blew his mind. And my sister actually worked it out. Because again, she's got that female sort of edge. She realised
intuition.
that why is mum going up a day early? Why is this thing been organised in London? Why is she so desperate to go again? She went to Harbour Voyage.
This was like an ABBA tribute or something.
But this unbelievable.
Is that the one they do with the hologram and whatever?
Yeah.
So I can imagine that's a good experience.
Unbelievable. Like don't get me wrong, like you can tell it's sort of like AI generated. But you're basically watching ABBA as they were in the 70s. And it's just like a live show.
Because not all of them are brown bread yet, either are they? A few of them are still kicking. So
I think they all are.
it's the Bee Gees is struggling, isn't it? You do well to get a Bee Gees reunion these days, but
They'd have to be holograms as well, I think, these days. But it's incredible. And you have like a live band playing along with them.
What's it? Is it like an auditorium setup, or is it like
it's like a proper little arena?
Fair.
So and probably
based around the stage.
Yeah, a couple of thousand maybe.
Happy days.
Just immense. Like the sound is class. All the light show going off is quality.
What they open and close with?
They opened with something I don't know. Man, what was the song they opened with? ABBA. Visitors.
Great knowledge.
Never heard of that?
No, I haven't.
But it was class. And then they just roll off all the classics then.
Bit of voulez-vous.
Voulez-vous. And then if you go outside, there's these they're basically it's like shipping containers, and it's like a real cheap hotel. It's probably not that cheap. It's in the middle of London next to this thing, but it's basically literally like shipping containers, and there's a little bar attached to it. So obviously everyone files out and ends up in this bar / club, and they were just playing bangers all night, like disco sing-alongs. So that is as good as Harbour Voyage. So that was my recommendation. Hang around, go to that little whatever.
Good atmosphere there or whatever afterwards.
Get amongst it.
Yeah, 100%.
Class.
100%.
And then come back to local village, Clonaclean, South Wales. Good to catch up with all the boys. The weather's actually been quality by Welsh standards, isn't it?
Last week, yeah, 100%. I think like today especially, most of the day's been sounding in. That makes it better for you as well, because obviously, let's be fair, until the boys finish work, plans in the evening. You want to try and fill the time in between a day, don't you?
Yeah.
Even though what do you have, 2 weeks back or just over?
2 weeks, 2 and a bit.
You've still got to try and fill that time in the day, haven't you?
Mm.
And then that is made a lot easier if the weather's tidy, which it has been.
It has been, right?
Have you been scranning?
Oh, but I've done an unbelievable bit of scranning.
I was been seeing a few of your stories, like seeing a few sandwiches cut in half, but like
that upset, didn't it?
I knew I was watching. Like I was looking at your stories intently. I was like, he's having a lovely time. I'm so happy for him. No, but what we had, but what you said, you had 2 Nando's, a few curries.
2 Nando's in 2 days, I think.
That's the way.
I've gone through the full works, but I've had 0 takeaway. Big shout out, probably the best Indian takeaway in South Wales.
For my money.
Yeah. Where else have I fucking been? Been to Forage outside Cowbridge. What's going on there? Smeg.
Okay.
So also just noticed the coffee machine and toaster have got Smeg written on them.
That's a
good reference, isn't it?
That's so less said on that, the better. Sorry to cut you off there, but yeah, a couple of Indians, a couple of Chinese.
Cut me off with a bit of knob cheese like this. Throw me right off track. Sorry, man. Where else have we been for food? So a couple of cracking new restaurants in the
I was going to
local
say,
area.
I could have cut you off a bit of nod.
No, thank you. Ah, read it in, man. Jesus.
Sorry, but as you were.
Knob cheese, knob cheese on the brain. Though. Where'd I go? Oh, brothers.
Yes.
Indian.
Yeah, we had a nice meal there last night, didn't we?
Yeah, I had a nice one last night, and I'm going again tonight.
Happy days, to be fair. The new restaurant just opened in the village. I don't know, actually. It might be open a while, and I just think it's new.
Oh, it's quite new. I think it opened as like a steak restaurant, and they made a bit of a pig's ass of it, and I think it's reopened as an Indian.
If you knock out good Indian food, you're not going to miss.
Nah. Plenty of competition in Pontyclean as well. It was a bold move. There's about 19 takeaways.
You're not you wouldn't, if you ever wanted to visit Pontyclean, you're not going to be hard pressed to find an Indian, is the point I'm making.
Yeah, you'll find one somewhere.
Restaurant, that is.
And they're all decent. Yeah, I was with the with the boys last night, with the family tonight. Spent a bit of time down the Thirsty Elephant as well. Like I said, bit of an extension going on down there. That is a thriving venue.
It's pumping at the minute, fair play.
The village is pumping, man.
It's a sought after part of the world, Pontyclean.
Sure is.
I've got less than no chance of trying to buy a house in the fucker, but it's a sought after part of the world.
Do you know what else I had today? An El Cabron.
What's that? The tacos.
New taco spot.
Just speaking to you, it opened today or yesterday?
Today, yeah.
You go?
Unreal.
Can you? No, I like it. I like the shit was in a taco. Would I be sound to take the crap out? Though, can I?
One of them, innit?
But,
It's alright, yeah. If you're a fussy fucker, it's still alright, but
I like that.
it's mainly the meat.
I'm asking for this on a cafe more than anybody. Like if somebody probably not going to listen to the pod, but
Probably the only person on earth who's worse than you when it comes to taking shit out.
he's 28 and he will still pick chicken nuggets over a steak.
Yeah, shocking. Had his first steak on rugby tour in Magaluf when he was about 23, I think. What's that about? One more shout out. Janet's in Ponty.
What's that, hairdresser?
No, she is a Chinese lady who cooks
Janet.
wonderful Chinese food.
Brilliant.
Janet, yeah.
Love that. Authentic.
Very authentic. Northern Chinese and Korean, apparently. So, yeah, go see Janet.
I'll go and have a chat with Janet there.
No, genuine, no, best Chinese we've ever had. Unreal. Let's gloss back over the last few episodes, because I'm sure, you'd be watching intently. Do you watch or listen?
Listen,
do.
Obviously, like while it was in Croatia, it was a good chance to listen.
Mm.
Didn't really want to have an hour watching YouTube in the hostel by myself.
Yeah, watching us pair of fucking losers.
No, obviously, boys holding the thought down very well in my absence. Great content still.
It's not as funny without you, but we need your story.
But yeah, like obviously we've touched on a little bit of turbulence in the first few weeks back, but definitely feel as if, collectively, be able to add a little bit more going forward. So we should be able to work some segments in.
Thank fuck for that.
A day in a life. Not very interesting.
See, so going back to those episodes then, so what do? We did school stories and things that do our heads in.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to add?
Well, the school stories one, like, obviously, enjoyed the episode. But I haven't got that many brilliant school stories.
No, neither did I.
Like, things I find absolutely hysterical, and with the boys, I probably laughed for about 20 minutes straight. But they just wouldn't be funny if you weren't there.
I think it's like you got to know the people involved.
Yeah, like you're gonna, if you were to bring up a certain teacher, it's only funny if you went to that school.
If you know what they're like, yeah.
Because in your head, you've got a perfect description of them, but trying to describe the scenario to a listener, it's not going to have the same effect. So the only thing I was thinking of touching on in regards to school stories would be the two best scraps I can remember seeing.
Aye.
Only because, genuine now, no word of a lie, no bullshit, we won't mention any names, but they were WWE Hell in a Cell, like ECW level fights. Like,
good luck.
like, first one was involving two girls. Now, I'm not a big lover of watching women fight. It doesn't do it for me.
Well, I am far.
Just not into. I just don't like watching women batter 7 shades of shit out of each other. Like,
do you know what though? Right, I'm sorry to interject, but like having watched girls fighting in school, right? There's no fucking like no regard for the safety of the other person. Like it's not like blokes you're trying to plant the fucking
Like it's
gun on 'em.
it's kill or be killed. But as a bloke, your instinct's not to kick another man in the bollocks. Like you're thinking, like if I'm losing, then like I said, kill or be killed. But if you start off, you'll try and have some hard take when you girls won't.
No, they will. They just like play ultimate dirty, don't they?
If you go
Hearing in, someone's gonna fucking rip.
Coming out.
Gonna rip. Like you're gonna end up looking like can't see.
Careful now.
Yeah, you'll end up looking like Britney Spears. Need a corner.
Oh, we'll go with 07, Brittany.
07.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't much
Whip?
in it. Yeah.
Victor Cell.
Yeah. Gillette.
Britney Spears, like.
The best Britney could get. But yeah, there was a scrap in school about year 7. So you wouldn't expect to see such levels of animosity between two girls. I don't know what started it. We weren't necessarily in the same social group, but it was in the same.
And you know what it's like
In school, I mean, when there's a fight, you will just never see a group of 1,000 children, no matter what your interests are. You could be in crayon club, you could be academic, you could be whatever. Everybody collectively, whenever there's a scrap, it's just like flies to shit. So everybody starts running, and it's like something out of like a zombie film. And once one starts running, everybody starts running collectively, so you can sense something happening. And we had a little fence, just like imagine a massive green field with just a little bit of fence. It had no business being there, really. It wasn't stopping anything. And as I got there, this one girl, proper like fucking Undertaker Mick Foley back in the day, grating her face against the fence.
On the fence?
I wouldn't say it was going on for long. I'm not going to exaggerate and say, she came out looking like tomato. But yeah, she was literally grating the face against the fence. And I was like, I tell you what, you must have a level of hatred for somebody. He was only 12 or 13. Maybe 13. Let's go 13.
There's just got no limits, man.
It's nuts. Like, in the words of fucking... Oh, who's saying no limit? I can't remember. Never mind.
Don't know.
But yeah, it's just nuts. Like, they will pull it and like... And I just don't like to see it. You got girls with clumps of hair missing. And it's just like... Let's all just get along, innit? Let's all just amicably... don't worry, I can't say the word. But let's just try and resolve the conflict in a more peaceful way.
That's just us showing here we're lovers, not fighters.
That is it. That is just it, see?
That is just it.
And the second fight was involving two boys. Deeper backstory behind this one, so again, I'm going to try and gloss over. But essentially, very good mate in school used our psychology teacher's car bonnet as a means to twat his head against.
Oh, what car was it?
Nothing special, but I'm, let's say a fucking tidy Corsa, maybe. We weren't like he was using a Land Rover as a battering ram or whatever, but like still, that's inventive, that, isn't it? And the thing is, I think he'd had a prior battering, or the other kid was a little bit taken aback by the hostility. When probably defending himself, like, to me, if you tried to twat my head against the counter, I'm going to put my arm in and try and stop it. But he was so disorientated, he was catching bonnet after bonnet, like
what? Multiple connections.
Multiples. Let's say 2 or 3. 2 or 3 bonnet twats before.
More than one, is it?
Before the teacher went, like, she was quite polite about it. She said, excuse me, don't mind doing me a favour. Any chance you could not twat his head against my bonnet? And he was kind enough to stop.
Yeah. There we are. Happy days.
So that's about as far as I go with school. There's others, but like honestly, nothing. I don't think they make for as funny storytelling as what we probably like.
Nah, you're probably right there.
I'm just going to gloss over the. So the second pod was, sorry, the first out of the 2 was things that do our heads in.
Yep.
Right. Now this is something I can add a little bit into. And go on. Sorry, before I start, don't worry. We passed the Croatia storytelling, really, haven't we?
Jesus Christ, good hands.
Good hands. Yeah, let's do our heads in.
Sorry, Bath.
Sorry, Bath.
Before you rip into yours, I'm just looking at my points here.
Oh, do you have some sorry?
So only down here, look, for my trip home section. So one thing I've noticed here compared to over in Perth, they sort you out with public toilets. They're fucking everywhere. Is that on your list?
It's not, but it was.
It's in here.
We'll build on.
So there's public toilets everywhere, right? If you walk on the coast, every like 300 or 400 meters as a
You're not
dog.
caught wanting a piss, you.
Ever. You're sorted, like. So I'm in Porthcawl the other day. Also went to a great fucking donut place in Porthcawl. Who cult? Who cult? Yeah, unreal. So I had me Biscoff donut and a coffee. As soon as I have a coffee, it's going one or two ways, right? If it's first thing in the morning, the numbers are a little bit higher. The other one is coffee's a bit of a diuretic. I'm gonna need a piss fairly sharpish.
Yeah.
So I have my coffee, we're having a walk. Right, I need a piss, like now. So walking along Porthcawl Promenade, fuck all toilets, nothing. I probably could have gone in a pub and done it.
You just feel rude.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're buying a drink. And nowadays it's £6 a pint, so you can't fucking win.
And it was also like 11 a.m, so there's a few beauties outside having a pint, but I wasn't going to go in, sneak to the toilet at that time. I feel like a terrible bloke.
No, I know.
But I get down to the front. So I popped in the little coffee shop. I said, "Oh, sorry, mate, is there a toilet anywhere?" And he said, "Oh yeah, just round. If you just go round the back there, you got to pay 40 pence for a piss.
Cash.
Well, you can actually tap your thing now. They got like a turnstile thing outside. But what a fucking liberty that is. But on the way there, I've like gone past. I'm like, oh, there's a fucking toilet there. Go to the door. Boat users only. You need a key. And then I'm going around the back where he's pointed me. I'm like close to fucking pissing myself now. So we're in dire straits.
Done 5k for a piss.
I have. And then I've gone on my way around the back. Oh, here's the toilet. Fucking boat users only. And then I go around the corner, and then you've got these cubicles. So they're unisex toilets. First one's out of order, and I managed to get to one right. Tap my card, 40 pence for a piss. In we go. Have a piss. Unbelievable relief. Wash my hands, and then we're back to another point that I made before about Dyson Airblades. I've washed my hands. It's quite tight in there, so I've got to go quite close to the airblade to dry my hands. And it's blown the water all over my fucking grey shorts, and I've walked out looking like I've pissed myself in front of a queue of people.
No, I can
One of those
totally get you. It's beyond. I mean, I'm not going to get involved in politics and where our taxpayers' money goes. Should be able to have a piss freely, commonly. But out in Europe, I mean, 40 pence is quite cheap. And it goes back to two things, mate. So in Europe, €2 for a piss. So I have a shit just out of
I
principle.
was going to say, you've got to get your money's worth.
Like, I was having 5 shits a day because if I'm going to spend €10 collectively, like, you can guarantee I'm having my half an hour in there. Like I wouldn't leave until I knew it was a queue of 6. Yeah, €2 to use a piss is fucking criminal. Like, I don't know. There's no need. Australia, you can piss freely. And I'm back home now, so I got to be conscious. If I want to be to Australia review, and I got a few of them last night. I got to say, I got to be careful. So I'm not going to, Australia is the same as Wales, in my opinion. But yeah, just sort of now. But it speaks to the people that use public toilets and people's inability to just use public toilets. It's in everybody's common interest. I'm not saying I'm perfect and far from it. But knock my off.
Oh, fuck.
There we go. Better now. But yeah, the state people leave toilets in.
Ah, shocking.
Just it's literally, I understand certain things, and like people be for themselves, be selfish, fuck other people. I get all of that, but not toilets. Help a brother out. Don't piss all over the seat.
Do you know, sometimes, right, you go in, and it happens in gyms a lot because, people are taking pre-workout donations and, explosive bowel movements.
Yeah.
But you go in sometimes and you just think, what the fuck is happening here? It's up on the seat. Like,
well, when I was out in Perth, I was going to Good Life in the city. And I don't know if I told you, it's Good Life in Carnap, where Rhys works, fucking great gym. Obviously, we've got a couple of big boys dropping logs, but 9 times out of 10 is sound. Good Life in the city, next to the BHP building, commonly, and I do mean commonly, to the point where I'll tell you about the sign, people were shitting on the rim of the seats.
How, like?
Well, no, and it doesn't matter. You haven't got to think about the type of person who does it. There's whatever part of the world you're from, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say this, and I don't care. Whatever part of the world you're from, you should know how to shit in a hole. And it got to the point where they had to put laminated signs of the toilet. It was like some sort of cartoon image of defecation on a toilet seat. And they were saying, please stop defecating on a toilet seat. It's disrespectful and disgusting. And I was like, what's the world coming to when you can't have a bit of what I take?
It's a phantom shitter doing it repeat.
But the thing is,
festival.
like, somebody thinks, oh, this is funny or whatever, but like, that's the one thing in life. Like, I get playing fuck, and like, I get people having a laugh, pissing with old people or whatever, do whatever, no problem.
Well, literally, or
Don't piss on old people. I mean, that's a very niche market. But just in general, yeah, just be able to use the toilet properly. That's what I'm asking.
do you know the wild one? And I'm not gonna point fingers and blame anyone here or any culture or demographic, but I think I was in New Zealand the first time I heard about this. I didn't even know it was a fucking thing or an option, right? But there was a sign in the toilet saying, I think the phrase they used was "Do not stampede," and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" But the image is, so you got your toilet. You normally sit facing out on the toilet.
Yeah.
So this was someone like squatting, stood on the toilet seat, but facing the other way. So like you're in a fucking deep squat, shitting, facing the wrong way. Like,
Right. Double down on that and say, if we can, like, I can't think of many examples. There's a lot of things in the world which is universal. Numbers, for example. Not necessarily alphabet, but what I'm getting at is it should be universal out the shit.
do you know what, though?
If you've got toilets available, I'm aware there's some parts of the world where there's not. That's terrible. And if I had my way, everybody would have a safe place to shit.
I was going to say about Europe, though, because like some places in Europe are literally just a hole in the ground. Have you ever had one of them when you're like, oh,
Nah.
for fuck's sake.
I try and
I
avoid
won't
that.
go.
Well, I can't piss next to a fella, so I got less than no chance of shitting in a hole.
Yeah, I'd just rather hold it in personally, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Have another coffee, let it brew.
Yeah, fucking hell. Let's move on from shit anyway. We've been talking about shit for 10 minutes.
Shit chat.
Literally.
What are we doing? Oh, so things that do already. Like you as the ones you brought up on the pod, I was there like fucking amen, brother. I was like, we won't got. I don't think it's right we gloss over the ones you brought up because I don't know if I can do it appropriately. So we'll just go with a few new ones because there was ones about the driving or whatever. And
Yeah.
Tempting.
Old people.
Yeah. So not old people. I just put that as a quick reference. So I'm going to try and link it all into one. Starting off with sauna etiquette. Now I'm a big sauna fan. Love using a sauna. Probably have too many. Often 5 a week. Now people can't use a sauna, and I don't understand how. Open a door and sit down.
Open the door, close it properly behind you, then sit down.
There's a thing now at the minute in the Vale where it's a glass door. Now I haven't got a glass door in my house, but it's still a fucking door. You open the door, you close the door. No, you'll have some people who are on the day pass. It's not always two women. It's commonly two women of age.
Dangerous.
Of age. And it's like, oh, I had Doreen. Do you want to use a steam room? Yeah, we'll use a steam room. So they get out of the jacuzzi, takes them half hour, wanders over to the steam room now, and I like to let the steam room build up a bit of steam. You're not in there for half an hour. It's
the whole point, really.
It's a 10-minute job. So I'll chuck a bit of cold water over the temperature gauge, let it build up steam, let it brew. Anyway, I'm there now. I'm barely talking because it's quite hot. Anyway, say Doris opens the door. You coming in, door? Yeah, I'll be here now. 2 minutes. What do you mean 2 minutes?
Really sorry, but I absolutely.
Carry on.
What are you doing? What, you're going to cook now?
I got beans on toast, listen.
Genuine, like. Genuine.
Well, what for me? What? Yeah, I'll be chilly for 3 nights.
Well, you're having chili again. Sorry, Bob. Sorry, Bob.
Well, that's chilly.
It's chili if you want it, Bob. Sorry, but you can't. I don't think you can. This is a podcast studio. Like, you can't just come in and cook beans on toast. If you ever wonder where I get my bad planning and time management from, Saus,
Case in point.
that is the You eat them there as well, Liv. It is your house, to be fair. Sorry, man.
I like being in a crucible, little mid-session interval.
Oh, honestly, wild. What were we talking about?
Right, so I don't know, obviously I leave you to do a bit of editing, but I think we were talking about people in the sauna, and basically I was making a point. The sauna I use, I got a sauna and a steam room. In the steam room, you let the steam build. But what, like, it's in and out. Open the door, get straight in. Don't piss about. If you're a young couple, if you're two friends, if whatever, open the door and get in. Don't worry about your mucker or your partner. Fuck them. In and out. They can open the door themselves. I'm sure they're capable. If they can't, they probably shouldn't be it. But it's just the etiquette around it. It's like, just open the door, get in. Don't go. And the one that does me, it's a sauna. And you go, people go, oh, it's hot in here. Yeah. Yes.
It's not, is it?
Yeah, like I can't even be asked me sarcastic about it. Like, why are you saying it's hot? That's just obviously that's a bit of intolerance on my part. But the other ones have been back, and you might have this. I love all people; they're brilliant. They make they're brilliant. They great value. But it's the old. Joe, you've grown, haven't you?
Nah.
Well, I was 4 the last time you saw me. I would hope so.
Do you know the other one? It's not just old people. It's just people in general. And like, it's just that awkward kind of conversation then when you see someone for the first time in a while, but it's like, oh, you're back, you? Nah. Nah, I'm not. Nah. I'm a fucking hologram. But it's lovely to see you.
And the other one is, I remember me. Always be polite and go, oh, maybe. I'm 28, we haven't had short-term memory loss.
Give us a clue.
When was the last time I seen you? When I last saw you? Sorry. No, you might be right. Fuck me, Neil. And I'll just briefly touch on, obviously, you brought up people in a lack of spatial awareness, and there's no one demographic in particular. I mean, when it comes to driving, there's a fair few demographics, so we'll just leave it as that. But I'm just going to go more specifically, tourism. Now, so I was in Croatia, and for want of a better word, I
could have mentioned it.
Sorry. I was a tourist. I was taking in, the city walls of Dubrovnik, where Daenerys Targaryen met her demise at the hands of Jon Snow.
Yeah.
I believe.
I can't remember, to be honest.
I can't. But the point I'm making is it's quite a popular tourist attraction for Game of Thrones fans, which is apparently a universally appreciated show, rightly so. The ending was shit, but generally it was a good show.
Mm.
Now, there's people on this walk, and it's a one-way walk, so it's a very good system. All you got to do is keep fucking moving. Like, you haven't got to stop. It's the beauty of it.
So is this like some sort of like tour, or are you literally just
self walk around the tour?
Yeah.
There's parts where it can be quite narrow, and obviously you just got to be a little bit patient because people do all their photos, and even though it's a bit narrow, you just got to wait your turn, single file or whatever, no problem.
Is this where we're but then again, this fucking shame?
Yeah,
shame.
Yeah,
those streets.
This is the walls, but it's filmed there. The old shame is in Dubrovnik.
Right. Okay.
And I don't mind people taking photos, and there's no limit on how many photos anybody can take. That's completely subjective. You do you. Do me a favor. Let's calm down on a video and the filming, because it's not you a fucking. I did. I paid the same €40 you did. So do me a favor and keep fucking moving. Then I talked to one fella again. No prizes for guessing. Oh, cut that. That's a bit on the nose. But no, there was a gentleman. Now I'm not. I told you we touched on before. I'm not big on TikTok. I'm assuming he was doing a TikTok because he was dancing with a tripod which he'd brought. A bit pissed off. Security let him in with it, but he brought in a tripod and he set his film up. And I'd clocked him maybe about 200 meters in advance, so it was enough time for him to finish his whatever before I got there and not irk me. By the time I arrived, he's still fucking dancing, and people are stopping. And I'm like, nah, it's like a built-up cube here. I'm like,
we walk through.
Oh, fuck this. I was like, yeah, straight through. He's here doing a tectonic or whatever. And I'm like, I bet that right.
You give it one of them to the camera?
I didn't. I wasn't that rude, but he had a stern look.
You didn't go full Scott Morgan end, did you?
No, but the problem is, you got to be careful because you don't know how big they are on TikTok. And
do you know the wild thing is, Brent, you are quite big on TikTok.
I don't know how I feel about that.
You didn't even realise that.
Oh, yeah, happy days.
Anyway, as you were.
Well, I was thinking about that, like applying for a job. Like, I mean, I'm never going to make it fucking big, and I'm fucking glad of that. Like, fame wouldn't be no good to me. But you do think, like, you never know what's out there on the old World Wide Web. But no, that's pretty much it, really. Just, well, in a lack of courtesy, I don't find it difficult, but that's just me. And I think I've ranted on enough today, to be honest. Coffee situation, actually. I had this coffee. Obviously, we touched on Perth having great coffee.
The thirsty elephant.
That's it, yeah. That's a great drop of coffee. And I think Starbucks Costa are absolutely shit.
Shocking.
And if you think differently, up yours. So, for want of a better term.
Yeah, you're uneducated, isn't it?
Because it's not. A latte should be the most room temperature coffee you can get. And it's not from Costa. It's like, right, I'm going to buy this coffee and drink it in 40 minutes' time. And that's not often. I mean,
And do you know what? It costs a fortune as well.
It costs a fortune. But yeah, no, basically just saying coffee in Wales has been using really spots, so it's real. And
Top three?
Top three. Oh, top three spots. That one in a bar, I can't remember. It might have been called Hover. Quite nice. H-O-V-A.
Hover Havar.
Hover Havar. Run by a little couple. I don't know, not they were an average sized couple, but run by a couple. That gives it away. Yeah. No, what was our favourite one in Perth? Little Angelo.
Yeah.
And go on, with Conakry, and I'll go thirsty.
I did mean your top three since you've been back, like.
Okay. Top three coffees.
And, sorry, he's left the door open by now. He's determined to ruin the fucking podcast.
It's a draft.
Terrible draft in here, boss.
Got to give a big shout out to Marx's coffee shop in Bather as well.
I haven't been there yet.
Yeah, Blazing Vapors, but it doubles as a coffee shop, and fair play. He does
Blazing Brews, is it?
Blazing Brews, that's the one.
Yeah.
I should have known that before I started talking about it.
You should have.
But he does a fantastic drop of coffee. Been going there most Fridays with the boys.
Haven't been there yet. Where's it to?
I don't know Bather very well. I know how to get to it, but I don't know the street names or whichever. But it's next to a co-op, so if you want to get a meal deal as well, you can. I'm not really plugging co-op there, but no, Blazing Brews, fantastic drop of coffee.
There we are. Saus has done his research really well. If you want a blazing brew, yeah, I'm got a fucking clue where it is. There's someone in Beaver. Maybe just put the co-op in, is it?
Put the co-op in Beaver and you won't be far off.
You'll find your way. Get a meal deal on the way there.
And that is pretty much cinema seats. I think you touched on as well. When was the episode talking about cinema seats?
That was one of them, wasn't it?
Well, the thing is, like, I went to the cinema to watch a Conjuring with the boys 2 weeks ago. It's as if they don't want to give you any comfort at all. I think Wales. Wales is better than Oz, so no one's got to have a pop on me local. But in Australia, you get a bit of comfort in the cinema, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
You a reclined maybe a bit luxury or whatever, but you pay a premium for it. You expect, fucking hell. I sat down and I just felt fucking about 3 discs slip in my back. I was like, couldn't get scared in horror because you're on fucking edge on the seat, like. But yeah, just could upgrade the cinema seats in Wales.
Right up. I did ask you for the top 3 coffee shops. You give me one, but we'll go Thirsty Elephant as well and Porcupine.
Blazing Brews.
Blazing Brews.
And what's that one in Cowbridge you said?
Forage.
Great
breakfast in there. Coffee's all right. I'll tell you where else I went is Cobbles. You know?
Have you heard of it?
More.
Ian told me about it. But I didn't go. So when I went for a walk up Southern Down. And it was shut at 4 o'clock, and I was walking past 4 o'clock, so I didn't get to go.
But mate, that's a walk, mind.
Yes, I was walking. You haven't got to worry about the backstory behind said walk. I was just up Southern Down.
I did a long walk,
a reflective walk. I wanted to look over a cliff.
No further questions. We got by here. This well, funny enough, shitting out the cliff jumping. Is that what you're on about? Or
let's go. Can we direct me because Jimmy's asked a question by here about Croatia stories.
Yeah, go on then.
Get into the question. There's only two I'm willing to help.
2 PG ones, is it?
2 PG ones. No, it was. Yeah, so Jimmy, massive friend of the show and said co-host, Jimmy Little has asked any Croatia stories. So in preparation for Jim, I've got 2. First one is on the Saturday in Havar, booked a little boat party. Shout out to Richard, an American I met.
Richard, yeah?
Very similar to Richard, yeah. Me and him went on a boat party. It was only 5:30 till 8:30. You know what it's like. It was just me and Richard. Didn't know anybody there, so I had to get a few vodkas down. We get a bit loose.
Was he a bit of a dick? Or?
He weren't a dick, to be fair. He was a bit special, but he weren't a dick.
He was a Richard.
He was a Richard. Great, one of the better Richards I met. And anyway, they docked up in a little island. It was for the sunset, and they said you can jump off the side of the boat, and they were like, you can jump off the second deck, so it was quite high. Now I haven't got no balance, like literally next to no balance. So I was gonna try and fucking stand up, brace, and do a Tom Daly. But anyway, I managed to sort of drag my carcass up onto the handrail, and I did a front flip from, I won't exaggerate, 7 meters. Say
That's fucking high.
it was
7 meters is a high as fuck.
And I literally fucking prime Jeff Hardy, swan on bottom, back first. I was pissed. Like I was got though, and I still felt it. Like I was in the water. Like I was, people are looking winded. Oh, it was just like it was just like I'm like I guess what Americans say going
Anyone get a video of that?
No, luckily.
Fucking get it.
Luckily. I was like pictures like, what's the matter with you? It was in like in
Tom Daly.
Yeah. I think like I just had I've gone 7 rounds with Tom. Yeah, I hurt myself. And then another American I met, John, Soundboy John, good boy John. We went for a little adventure on the Sunday, rented mopeds. Funny story, I didn't crash the moped, but it was my first time riding a proper moped, apart from Bali, but they were different. This was like a fucking Suzuki compared to what we got in Bali. So I was fucking like a fucking 6-year-old trying to learn how to ride a bike. And it fell over. It didn't crash, it fell over. Fucking twatted the wing mirror off, whatever. Fucking Luka Modric back at the fucking rental store was like, oh, brother, you owe me €150 for damage. I was like, that's not too bad. Could have been worse. But before that, we got to a cliff diving spot. And he was like, I can't do an American accent, fuck it. But he was like,
give it a go.
It's like, yeah, man. I have to cut that, but that's terrible. Anyway, yeah, so he was like, go on, but we'll jump off some cliffs. I said, yeah, fucking right, I'm up for that. So I stood on the cliff now, and I watched him go in, and he was fine, and he cleared it. But I just parted my back a day before, and this was higher. We're talking a 15-meter jump, like.
Fucking hell, people fucking kill themselves from that. Are they?
I could be exaggerating then.
That's high as fuck.
Yeah, all right, let's take that. I don't want to be accused exaggerating. Say 10 meters then. And I seen him jump off, and he was fine, and he landed nice. But the thing was, where you jump from, rocks protrude. And in my head, I didn't have the self-confidence to know I was going to clear that. And I was like, John, I'll be honest with you, man. I jumped out of a plane, so I think I'm a pussy. I was like, I'm not scared of heights, but I honestly think I'm going to be brown bread, John, if I do this. And he's like, nah, man, you'll be cool, man. You'll be cool. And I was like, John, I'm sorry, but we have to lay you down. He's like, no. I was like, John, I'm fucking telling you, I'm not jumping, but leave it in. Yeah, that was it. I shit out on cliff jumping.
I would have done the same. I can't even take a piss out of you there. I would have done exactly the same.
Benji's asked a question.
Yeah, go on. Let's ask that one, shall we?
Nah, let's not.
I'll ask the questions, but give them here.
You can ask what you want, but we'll have to have some fucking creative editing.
Now we'll start from the bottom, man. All right. Becky Patterson has said, what are your top places to go in Wales? That's quite broad, isn't it?
Yeah, so top 3 places to go in Wales. So I've done Snowdon, and I would say if you're in Wales, if you're just passing visit, less than a week. The only problem with Snowdon, it's going to take a lot of your time, and you're not going to get to see much else.
Is it a tough climb as well?
No, it's not hard. If you've got, I haven't got I wouldn't say I'm David Goggins, but if you've got a moderate amount of fitness, you're doing it, no problem. Try and do it in the summer, because obviously we got up there when I did it with my mates, and it was practically zero visibility from the top. So try and do it. I'd say Snowdon. Cardiff's broad, but I would say Cardiff is a good spot in Wales.
Great city.
For a night out. I mean, you can't do much in terms of just bars, restaurants, look around the city, shopping. But nightlife in Cardiff, I don't think you're going to get too many better nights out.
Match day in Cardiff is superb.
We said, you're right. Like for us, we're the first train station in 2-minute walk to the stadium and then a 2-minute walk into town.
Well, I think like the Principality Stadium is one of the few in the world that's actually like slap bang in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
So like you walk up to this stadium and you got a million bars to choose from.
Yeah, you obviously you don't go in the first one you see because you're not going to go to walkabout on a match day. It's pointless. But you go
Once
5
you get
minutes.
in, you'd be stuck to the floor for about 4 hours as well. But yeah, the
I'd say Southern down then for the third.
Sundown, I'd go. Yeah, the Sundown's lovely. Very underrated spot and like
It's quite weather dependent though, a lot of these places, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
that's Southern down on a nice day. You've got the beach, you've got the coastal walk, you've got coffee shops. Yeah, it's nice.
it is cracking. I would say you've been to West Wales.
Yeah, and if I was hard pressed to pick three, somewhere like Aberystwyth's a great spot.
See, I've never been to Aberystwyth.
I had a good night out in Aberystwyth. Really enjoyed the weekend.
That's
Yeah.
fucking way up north, isn't it?
Maybe west and north, and yeah, it's right. You're right west, and then
Oh no, I'm thinking of fucking what's the fucker up the top?
Bangor.
I don't know. It's not Bangor. I can't remember. What's the island?
Yeah,
Anglesey. How the fuck am I getting Anglesey mixed up with Aberystwyth? Like, in Dalken.
So where in west would you pick?
I would pick. So there's like Solva, St David's, out that kind of way. Some of those beaches are unbelievable. Then you got like Barrowfundle Bay.
Yeah.
Even some of the ones like the Gower way, like what's the one not far from Swansea? Langland Bay.
Okay, I don't go down west often.
Well, like West Wales is stunning, and like you said, the only issue is the weather's a bit hit and miss. But if you get it on a good week, it's as good as anywhere, even Tenby. But
I thought that about Southern Down. So on the Monday I landed, we went straight to Southern Down, and it was like 26 degrees. And I will say, where we were sat, I was thinking like, obviously out in Oz, you want appreciation for what's around you and whatever. But I was like, it was as good as anywhere.
it is.
Like on a good day, it is as good as anywhere.
It's unbelievable. Except you may get a few floaters in the sea. That's the only downside.
Yeah, it's not quite blue water, but it's not terrible.
No, there's no sharks anyway. And then the other downside is this 40 pence for a piss. But I think in West, most of the time you can just hop over the barrier and it's like.
Yeah, I mean South will charge you 40 pence. West will be lucky that people there to take a piss. To be honest.
Yeah, they'll try and charge you 40 pence. If not, just go in the sea.
Yeah,
So,
I can't do it.
oh, you struggled, didn't you?
Can't do it.
Yeah.
No, I could be stranded, and I still couldn't do it.
Question from Peglaw. Get Oban Elliott on the pod, boys. He is fights in Perth, and you fuck off home.
Oban Elliott would be the Welsh UFC fighter.
Right. Fighting in Perth, is he?
I would assume so. He's on the Perth card because I know that I don't know if it's been. There's a fight night in Perth soon, if it hasn't been already. So I'm assuming he's fighting on the Perth card. So he obviously
That's on a wild time as well. It's like 6 a.m. in it.
Not out in all. Oh yeah, no, sorry. I went to watch the UFC last year, one of the main cards, and I was in there 7 o'clock. Yeah.
I don't know how you done that, because you've been out the night before.
Oh, it was horrendous. Me and shout out to Pablo.
Pablo.
Like he had my ticket, and the fucker went to like a warehouse party. He didn't get in till 6 o'clock. Didn't answer his phone. I was like, brother, I paid you $800 for this. You got to get up, son. And then me and him, we were back in the RAC on the CC and Rhys at 7 o'clock in the morning.
$800.
I enjoyed it though, and I would pay that again. Like the UFC, I'm not like a massive fan like the boys. I'm not going to sit here and tell you about to fucking do a bit of BJJ or whatever. But yeah, I do enjoy the UFC. I do it again.
From UFC to KFC. Want to segue that is?
No, he's fucking brilliant. Funny enough.
Riley Humphreys, you can answer this, has asked us, got an ongoing argument with my Australian girlfriend. Is KFC better in the UK or Oz?
So, in my opinion, any fast food in the UK is better than any fast food in Oz.
Not UIG.
What do you...
I mean, you mean the equivalent of
yeah,
Nando's,
Burger King, Nando's, McDonald's. I think any exact same thing, or Hungry Jack's, Burger King, whatever. To me, I don't know. Hungry Jack's is Hungry Jack's. KFC's probably KFC's KFC as well. I just think like McDonald's, Nando's. Yeah, it's better in the UK.
I had a McDonald's last week on my grand tour of South Wales. First chicken selects I've had in I don't know how long.
It's not barbecue sauce with it, but
Why do they not have chicken selects in Australia? Like,
it's like, why do they have chicken thighs in hamburgers, you know? It's like, fuck your tenders off, get some thighs. It's not as if the chickens in Oz haven't got thighs. Yeah, it might be skinnier thighs, you know.
Could be.
Like big thighs.
Neve Coates, best thing about coming back?
Best thing about coming back, it's got to be family and the boys.
Family and the boys.
Literally family and the boys. Be surprised as well, and like it speaks to how lucky I feel in terms of like, you know, the friends I've got in Oz, the friends I've got back home. Fucking very lucky, and like, you know, all the boys give you the time of day to settle back in, go for a meal, go for a coffee. Helps playing sport. I wasn't doing this in Oz, so like, you know, I got training on a Wednesday, football on a Saturday, so I've always got my weekend something to plan around, and that's a lot because even if you're a bit bored in the week, got something around the corner. But yeah, family and the boys, like, you know, it's been a bit. I throw my hands up and say, for me, I don't think I've been brilliant so far necessarily, like family wise, because they've probably been excited to have me back, but it's been a bit, you know, I'm back with my parents trying to find a job, so I wouldn't say I've been my bubbly self. But that's going to be going back hopefully soon. Coming back soon.
Fingers crossed.
What would you say?
I'd say the same. And I did get called out the other day. Or we've been called out for a few times, but one of us made a comment about buying a 3-bedroom house in Llanari and having a French pug, I think Jimmy said. And yeah, I think I'd like to make an apology if I offended anyone. All I said was I didn't really want that. Not that there's a problem with it. And, you know, when you start a fucking podcast and you're just a couple of idiots, you don't actually think anyone's going to watch. You sort of...
what I'd say with that...
You just say stuff without even thinking about the...
I can understand it being taken the wrong, but I'd also think that people particularly close to you as well, and like, you know, the boys know on the day-to-day, nobody... We've never set out to offend anybody close to us.
Nah. I've never set out to offend anyone.
No.
But,
and I'd say being back, obviously different now for me. I know you've had your trip, and like 2 weeks. 2 weeks is a nice time. 3 weeks could be. It's hard, isn't it? Because, like, you know, the time that you come back now, you know, it's getting into good weather over there. 2 weeks is ideal. Don't want to be in the summer. You can do 3, 4. But for you, 2 weeks is ideal because you're going to get back out in good weather. But for me, being back, it has. You know, I've been back a month. All right, I've been away for a week. It hasn't been. It's been okay. Like, it's been. It hasn't been easy, but it's been all right settling back, and doesn't take you that long. Considering I really haven't seen a lot of the. I mean, all right, I've been back for a couple of holidays, but I haven't spent a lot of time with the people I've been close to back home for about 3 years, and they treat you exactly the same, and they give you time. Obviously, people have got kids, people are engaged, whatever, but people still give you time, and that's the best thing about being back.
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, you do realise kind of what you take for granted. You know, and I know, like, when I go back on Sunday now, it's going to be really fucking hard again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess, like, you just kind of settle back in. Once I get back into routine, I'll be fine. And then, you know, realistically, I've only got until July to sort out my future. So if I can't get a visa extension, I'm coming back anyway. And ironically, I could end up in a 3-bedroom house in Llanari with a French pug.
I'll rent a room with you.
Thank you, Bath.
That's all right, Bath.
I don't know where I'm going to get the money from to buy the fucker, but we'll have a go. Maybe I will sell those sock pictures after all.
I reckon a week of gigolo work and you could probably earn your yearly salary.
Earn about 40 quid if I'm lucky. Matthew Lloyd, 21. Has Saus been back to the restaurant where his family had a meltdown? Any flashbacks?
Do you know what, actually, but because what was the score? You mentioned it on the episode, but you cut it out of the reel, didn't you?
Yes.
So I have anxiety about actually going in there to eat.
I had a big show.
No, but like, because obviously it was mentioned, in case anybody hears anyone, like, you know, I told you before about, like, I scared fucking chefs, plenty grub, or like, when I've been back, it was actually a very pleasant evening. I took my parents out and a friend, and we had some drinks in the Iver. And it was a very nice evening.
Oh, good. No, they only went and redeemed themselves.
Exactly. We couldn't cock a bottle of wine up, to be fair.
We've been video bombed by a Chihuahua. Is she still in yet? Lulu can make an appearance on the pod.
What?
Come here, Lulu. Oh, she's running away. Come here.
Hello, Will.
Lulu.
Funny enough, that's how I approach women on night.
But I have been. So one of the low points of my career. Anything to say for yourself? No. One of the low points of my career, I was driving my mum's Fiat 500 earlier with a Chihuahua in the passenger seat.
Nah, a bit of respect there for that, but a bit of respect. Oh, nah. Fair play.
I'm very comfortable with my sexuality, but I think my masculinity points have gone through the floor after that. So thank you very much, Lulu. We'll see you soon. Probably looks awkward as fuck there. So the Ivor have redeemed themselves. Happy days. I still haven't had Scran down there since the new owners.
It's
Been a
good,
few
but
years.
it's good. It's unreal.
41_Lloydie. That's my sister's new fiance. So big shout out to.
Oh, congratulations both.
Yeah, congratulations.
I think I liked the post. I don't think I actually messaged to say congratulations, so congratulations both. Pour from me.
They won't care, but they won't care, don't worry. Has Saus been... Oh, I'm asking the same question. One night left on Earth. Cottesloe Beach Hotel in the summer, or TTE, the Thirsty Elephant, on Christmas Eve? No brainer for me.
Problem is, I've done Cottesloe more than I've done Christmas Eve in the TTE, so it's a bit of a... It's not quite the... Because there's Christmas Eve I had. Not even necessarily in a Thursday, but the Christmas Eves you have in Pontyclean are fucking brilliant.
Mm.
But it's been some outstanding Cottesloes as well. But I think because I've done the Christmas Eves less than Cottesloe, I'm going to go Christmas Eve in Pontyclean.
I would say 1,000 times Christmas Eve in the Thirsty Elephant with all your muggers.
Well, do you know what? The one thing I am looking forward to is I'm going to have a Christmas back home. And I'd be honest with you, if I could have a Christmas on the beach for the rest of my life, I would. But it's also going to be unreal to have a Christmas back around family, Christmas dinner with the family, boys, Christmas Eve, Christmas piss up, work, Christmas do, whatever. And, cross January when we come to it, but December is going to be a good one.
Oh, it's a cracking... It's probably the best time of year, isn't it? I would say.
I'd probably look at doing a trip away in January, like not nothing mental, but even if it's a weekend, something to just fucking break a month up because it's thin.
Give John and what's his name, Michelle?
Give John
and Dick.
Give Dick and John a scene too.
Di Williams 11. Do you miss being home full time, or are you looking forward to going back to Oz? What are your plans? Are you thinking of going back?
Not for being. Obviously, I've got the option, and we haven't got to necessarily go into anything, but I just want to settle for a bit, just because I just think that's probably right. I would love to live in Australia full time, but until such a point that I just have I think with the mines and lifestyle, it's not going to hurt me just to have 6 months of settling, try and just work towards a house deposit back home. Good thing I'll be back. I'm ambitious about what I want to do. I'm back home with my parents, and they've been absolute legends helping me out, but I want to move out if possible. So that's immediate priority, and then hopefully make some sensible decisions and go in the right direction. And once I get to a point where I'm close to a house deposit, I can reflect, and I've got the option to go back. But the thing is, I don't know who's going to be out in Oz in a year's time as well. So, at the minute, I really enjoyed being around the boys back home. I got my best mates, a lot of my best mates are in Oz, and it's no difference. Boys, I'm lucky. But yeah, I'm just going to try and have a period of settling and then make a decision from it.
Sound very sensible, but the opposite of me. Yeah, I'm. There's obviously aspects you're really looking forward to going back to. I think, like I said, summer's coming now, and it's just unbelievable. Like 6 months of sun. I think if anything, spring is probably better than summer because summer gets a bit too hot.
November, December, January is,
Unreal. Just to clear up as well, obviously you are coming back out for Oasis, but that's just a holiday, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'd be looking obviously, the interviews I've had today, the work, no, I wouldn't say work, I haven't got a choice, that's not the right way to put it, but I will be going to Oasis, Like I'd be getting to miss Stereophonics and Fender, but I can live with that. Oasis, like we touched on like looking forward to Coldplay and how much the day lived up to it. It can piss down all day. I don't care. Like Oasis, be your best mates in Oz. That's not missing. That's just not missing. Even if he doesn't sound whatever, I think the atmosphere, the day, the build up to it, I think we're just going to have an unbelievable fucking. So that's not something I'm missing. So yeah, 2 weeks in Oz, end of October, start November.
Happy days, mate.
And then stop fucking spunking money on trips.
Yeah, it's an expensive holiday, that is. But that's bucket list, though, in there. Gotta go, like.
In the Oasis in the sunshine.
Fucking in the sunshine. Yeah, I am looking forward to going back, but like I said, it's going to be really fucking hard leaving on Sunday. So I don't like this few days now where, like, every time you spend time with someone, it's probably the last time you'll see them for a while.
Yeah,
you got to say the goodbye.
It's good times because you're doing good activities, or you go for a meal or a drink, so it's all right. But I get you. But then what I was thinking earlier, somebody asked, I'm not sure what the question was like a lot of us boys who have moved to Oz actually seen quite a lot of our family. Like, it's not like our parents don't find it easy to go back and forth, but like, I think everybody's done a couple of trips home. I think everybody's parents have come out. No one's gone 3 years without seeing their family.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it any better. It's like 8 months to a year apart. But what I'm getting at is like, no one's isolated from their friends and family, really. It's not that long apart.
No, and you got FaceTime and for the in between them there,
but it's still, yeah. I get you though. I get you. I think, yeah, you do good things towards the last couple of days, but you sort of,
yeah.
So are you traveling back up tomorrow?
No, I'm going to go Sunday morning early.
So I thought you said you're going Saturday, but I heard you say yes, so you're going to watch a rugby Saturday as well. Then.
Yeah, but I was going to go up, stay the night in Gatwick Saturday, but I'm just going to have an extra day. Go up early Sunday morning, and when I say early, I mean like I'm on a coach at fucking 2:30 more than likely. Oh, my flight's at 9, so I haven't really thought that one through.
You won't be around.
Well, we might have a look, but we'll have one.
We'll have a look, my word.
But course we'll have a look.
I'm down to Windsor tomorrow, so that's we'll have 2 days on in there.
Tries to be in a pickle on Sunday. Hopefully not in more ways than one. Send business supplies. What do you think of dogs? Do you like dogs?
Funny enough, I could not be a bigger Could not be a bigger advocate for dogs.
Could not be in a bigger avocado.
Could not be a bigger avocado if I tried. I love dogs. Currently dog sitting for a dog I don't like. Doesn't like me. That's typical. Oh, he fucking hates me.
What is he?
I don't know. It's like a fluffy white thing.
He's a good judge of character.
Yeah. Like if he could speak, he'd probably give an accurate description.
He knows a prick when he sees one.
The prick, yeah. But no, in general, I like 99.9% of dogs. Love them. Find them very cute. I had a dog myself for 13 years, R.I.P. Alfie. Don't like cats. What's your thoughts on cats? How much your thoughts on
What do we think of cats?
Shit.
I can't remember the next part of the...
What do we think of shit? Cats.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Fuck that up.
Thank you. That's all right. We're Tottenham. And we do fucking passionately hate Tottenham.
Do you hate Tottenham more than you hate cats?
I would have a rented caravan to myself with 50 cats in there before you put me in a Tottenham shirt.
The Pussy Slayer. I do. I do like dogs, yeah.
I like dogs.
Do you like dogs? I fucking love dogs. Yeah, I like dogs. James Little. Why did he leave a basket of socks, 5 suitcases full of clothes, and an iPad in Perth?
Well, he knows he had to do this, and he touched upon it on the pod. But basically what happened, Qantas, the robbing bastards, tried charging me the same price as my flight home for an extra bag.
That's wild. Could you not have got a discount if you did it earlier?
Oh, maybe, yeah. Should I have done it 2 days before flying? Probably not. But let's be honest. If I probably of the 30 people still listening, they probably got a rough idea now that I'm not the most fucking organised, sensible, well thought out, lucky, whatever word you want to call it. Like,
don't bring luck into this.
No, no.
Don't go down that route now.
Do you reckon it's self-inflicted?
No comment.
Yeah, but basically, it cost a fucking fortune. So I had to just make do with 1 30-kilogram suitcase. And the iPad is fucking nice way out.
Yeah, where the fuck? It's fucked, is it?
Give it to an ace.
Covered in.
He'll have had his fair share of internet
ectoplasm.
traffic. Yeah, I mean, I
Your
can't.
mic is still on. Sorry, Ross.
That's all right, Ross. I'm not going to sit here and say it hasn't been on fucking adult websites. I've been on it.
Here's a question for you. Have you put your deets in on the old hub? Or?
Yeah, pissed the other day and I didn't realise.
Oh no!
I say the other day, it was a fucking long time ago. Like, but
let's not be done about everyone done it.
We're all human, are we?
Yeah, well, I am.
Yeah, of course.
My mum's kitchen.
You ain't gone 2 weeks without that, I know.
Very good imagination, about the way. Oh God. Sorry, Bath. I had to adjust the camera there. It's probably on a bit of a wonk now.
And what was our last question, Bath?
Last question. Final question. Then where's your phone gone? Be honest. I remember it anyway. Final question then from massive fan of the pod. Oh fuck! Look at that.
Oh, it's on the.
Oh no! Our budget equipment is fucking tucking us right up by here. That looks wonky as fuck, but it'll do. So yeah, final question then from massive fan of the pod, Emma Black. Never heard of her. What was the first thing you did when you got home? First thing you did is pretty broad, isn't it? But like, first thing of note you did.
Literally was, obviously, I got off the plane, train station. And I
put your details straight into the hub.
Straight into the hub. Obviously, it was a long flight, 17 hours. Can't do it on
Keep our mic still there, but
Shaky Stevens. First I did, I went straight to Southern Down and had a Nando's.
Is there a Nando's in Southern Down?
Sorry, I went to Nando's and went to Southern Down.
Oh, nice.
So it was literally straight back into what you would do on normal bank holidays.
Oh, here we are. Lovely.
Nice straight to Nando's, see the family, eat to Southern Down.
Lovely stuff.
And I was class.
Tidy darts, but happy days. Well, that's about us.
Pleasure.
What's the plan moving forward? Then we're just going to get a little weekly segment off.
Yeah. Obviously, have a chat with Jim when you're back out there. I'll get some voice notes in. Obviously, see how it's going to sound best in the episodes. But basically, yeah, given by what you and Jim will do. But I'll start putting my finger out, start helping you out with the old fucking timestamps.
Make the reels and the TikToks as well.
You don't know about that. Obviously, a busy man now. Like, but we'll have a go. It's been a pleasure, but I've enjoyed it.
Hey, great to have you back, Sam.
Safe trip.
Thank you very much. Well, I'll see you in 6 weeks for Oasis.
I'll see you later on tonight for a pint.
Hey, well, I'll see you in about 4 seconds. Let me turn this off.
Yeah.
Heil Vour, ciao for now. All the usual shit. The camera's about to run out, so give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok at Sunday Coffee Club. Make sure you subscribe on our YouTube. Tap the link tree on our Instagram. It's on our TikTok as well. You can watch a pod, listen to the pod, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. We're nearly on 500 subscribers now. Sit the fuck down.
Sorry.
I'm trying to piss myself.
I'm busting there.
40 pence, mind.
Hi. Squid if you want.
Make sure you subscribe. We're nearly on 500. Help the boys out. Other than that, it's been a pleasure. We'll catch you next week. Ta-da.
Ta-ta.